clay fields. So we've learned a little bit more about this from our first 2 games. But there's no back natural, so at least we're not going to see these like weird build order warping back naturals come into play.
Yeah, and I just wonder, is Madinho playing Protoss? Where's this TVT?
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that he race picks. I guess it is actually kind of weird. I wonder how you feel as a Terran player if you're also good as Protoss.
Oh. I would probably race pick them.
Okay, yeah. Because you know everything that this race can do that's really good. You just go play it.
Yeah, you just abuse it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're ready to get into our next game between SPX and Madinho. So it's going to be Norway versus Russia for fight to stay alive in the last group of the round of 24 BSL Season 8. You have any headphones? All right, so here we are. In the upper right-hand corner, in the orange, as Terran, from Norge, it is Madinho.
In the bottom left, we have the Russian Terran. It is SPX. So no Protoss this time. Actually, I love Terran versus Terran. So even if I play Protoss, I might still play Terran versus Terran. Yeah. It would depend who I'm facing. If I really wanted to tilt them, I'd play Protoss. Because I know what Terran players hate.
Yeah.
I go DT, that's my main build, into carriers with hidden bases.
Oh yeah.
You can't stop all of that.
No.
You're gonna fall to one of those at least. I might even mix in a DT drop.
A DT.
I just pull out everything.
And then an Arbiter shows up out of somewhere?
Yes. Actually, I mix in Arbiters, and what I do with the carriers is I recall them across the map. So, like, I'll kill a base, recall somewhere else, and kill it. Because they're sending Goliaths. Mm-hmm. They can't defend everywhere.
No. Oh, then you stasis the Goliaths.
Yeah, then you stasis Goliaths on the ramp.
What are they going to do? We just name everything that Protoss can do. I'm like, yeah, that bullshit. Anyway, currently we're in cross pawns on Clayfield, and if you turn on map vision for a second, the key thing about Clayfields is these platforms in the middle of the map, like outside. Like, my theory is that those are just great places to put tanks because they allow you to take kind of like a third for free, and like we discussed on Crossing Field, that's pretty good for Terran players to be able to sit on 3 bases for a while.
Yeah, and TVT, all about positioning. Mm-hmm. Like, you just have to battle for every inch. If SPX or Madinho get onto a ledge like that outside of each other's base, the other player is not getting out.
Yeah.
You're going to be facing equal amounts of tanks and they have high ground. Sorry, you're never getting out.
You have to research your motto cannon. Get out that way. It's rough. So let's see what the openers are like. I'm expecting probably mirrored builds here because the idea is you just want to get to mech as fast as you can.
Yeah, so we do have 12 gas from both players. Mm-hmm. We have a slightly faster Rex from SPX. Now, I have experience versus SPX, and this guy is aggro in his TVT play. Okay. He will build multiple Marines, multiple Vultures out of his first factory. So I'm a big fan of tank openers versus him, but you have to be careful because of how many Marines he builds. So actually, when I play versus him, I go like 10 or 11 gas just to get it out that much faster to not die to Marine pressure. So this one Marine, do not be debated by this one Marine. We are going to have more Marines unless he's changed his style recently. So how is Madinho going to react?
Did he turn around without scouting? Did he see the Marine?
So he may have turned around because he didn't get shot at, and you would have expected to get shot at. But it looks like I guess he saw it. So now he's coming back. Wow, a lifted Rax. SPX must have changed his style since I last played him, and it's actually Madinho that's going to be building multiple Marines.
Okay, well, let's see. At least one player is getting scouting information. SPX is going to see that everything looks totally standard on the other side. And Mad's going to save his scouting SCV for a little bit before he actually decides to head into the base.
Now, I was hoping he would see the Marine blocking the ramp, because it's always so tilting to have something so stupid. Like, ruin your build for like 5-10 seconds.
I mean, you're speaking from experience.
Yes.
Here.
Yes. So, gonna have matching command center timings. Now, you can do a whole bunch of stuff in TVT. It's not just Vulture battles. You can go tank. You can go Wraith. Looks like Madinho is going to be the one going Wraith here. And SPX is going to be the one that goes for standard second factory follow-up. Now, how many factories does he want to build? Because if you play ladder, I'm sure you run into Mass Vulture often. You can also see Tank Goliath. So really, it's up to SPX at this point. Really nothing kind of telling the story for him. But one of the weaknesses of Madinho's build is every Wraith you build could have been a tank.
That's true.
So if SPX is able to realize what's going on fast enough, a lot of times you see like 5 or 6 fact follow-up and you just run them over.
Because then what does the Wraith do? He like pews and it's like, oh, well, that's annoying. And you have like one SCV repairing and
Yes.
out heals for Wraith damage. Anyway, the point is that it's cool if you can get in and get either good information about what your opponent's doing or catch them when they don't have anything to deal with the Wraith and you get to be like really upset. But you're right, it doesn't put you in a good spot when your opponent is going for a heavy factory play. Although they are cross spawns, so at least that helps and give you a little bit of extra time.
Yeah, so SPX is doing basically as good of a counter as you can do versus Madinho's build because he's got Armory basically done. It's actually going to be a dropship, which you really don't see that often. A lot of times you at least build one Wraith because you want to scout what they're going for, at least. But it's just going to be straight Vulture drop, and generally early 4 Vulture drops deal a lot of damage. So SPX is going to have to be very careful to not be out of position. Otherwise, you're going to take a lot of damage.
All right, so we're pushing the barracks away for now. The biggest thing for me is to see what happens when this first scout comes in for Mad. Because Mad doesn't really know what's going on over here. So we're going to send the Vultures over here. Not necessarily to scout, they're just waiting for the dropship. But it looks like... where is that dropship? Okay, it's just now heading out.
Yeah, this is a very, very weird follow-up because I was expecting the Wraith first, but instead it's the dropship first into the Wraith. But
Like, I mean, when you're reacting to the drop in the main, obviously, you know, the Wraith is going to come in as sort of the follow-up. But I think the information that the Wraith gets first is maybe a little bit more valuable. So, I don't know.
so here comes that drop, and it's only 3 Vultures, but that's all you need to one-shot SCVs.
Oh, look at this SCV. Is he going to scout it? Oh, it's going up. It's going around. I think it did see it, but no reaction yet.
Yeah, no reaction, but even if he does react, 4 Vultures are at the natural.
Oh, no.
Great control from SPX to leave 1 at the nat to make sure that he doesn't get bamboozled at the nat also.
Good call. And here they go. They're running in. Mine's being laid here, so he's going to micro that tank while he's trying to survive in the main as well. Oh, Mine's in the mineral lines. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, he killed the mine before it went off. That was clutch. I'm just waiting for every SCV to blow up. Oh my god, this is so tense. Even still, that's a ton of SCV loss. Like a 10 SCV deficit after all is said and done.
Yeah, but I think that was decently good defense because he for sure could have lost a lot of SCVs at the natural.
For sure.
But,
oh god, that was so scary.
But you also have to remember that what did Madinho really commit there? It's like almost free Vultures. Like they don't cost anything.
Yeah.
So he got a lot of value killing those 8 SCVs. He still has map control with the mines, and now he can catch up in factory count.
There's still mines outside the natural, so gotta be careful with that tank. Because if he sends the tank around the way that you would normally send it, then it just blows up.
Yes. I hate that you forget like 1 mine and just instantly runs into-
no. Oh, wait, did he target?
That's fine.
Wow.
So
Okay.
so now SPX, he has a big power spike right now.
Gazillion
He
tanks.
has 6 tanks versus 3 Vultures.
Oh, he's gonna drop more Vultures in.
He just gotta buy time to get his own
in the
tanks
natural.
up.
There's Vulture. No, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
it's
Wraith.
Wraith. Never mind. I thought he was dropping there, but so there's Wraith. Ha ha ha. You can't get me. The one Goliath's going out, but he's trying to stop the drop in the main. Wraith's still going to town. Not able to shoot down the dropship in time. And these Wraiths are actually getting quite a bit done.
Yeah, he's killed off quite a few SCVs. He now has a 13-14 worker advantage. But again, SPX's army is very strong right now. But unless he moves across the map, he can't take advantage of it.
Yeah, thankfully there's not already a counter or another drop loaded up just to add insult to injury. Eventually, SPX is just gonna say enough is enough, push across the map with 1,000,000 tanks. And what does Matt actually have besides a couple raids?
Yeah, and actually Madinho has gotten his tank count or his factory count up to 5. He has more factories than SPX, so he's going to be able to catch up very quickly. This small moment in time where he is very weak. And where's SPX going? Straight to that high ground. If he gets there, Madinho's in trouble, but I don't think he's actually going to get there.
Mining it up, trying to block, forcing the siege on the low ground, which is going to buy him at least some time with that missed chance. Mines gets cleared up almost immediately, and SPX is going to take control of that high ground.
So he does get the high ground, and this is 5 tanks. So Madinho, how does he get out now? He's also got an SCV to repair these tanks, so they're going to be full health pretty soon. This is great positioning from SPX, but at the natural, again, these Rays dealing a lot of damage. 6 kills on SCVs, that's quite a bit.
You just kind of assume that you'll be able to build a Goliath to deal with them, but they're still alive. They're still dealing damage, and Goliath has not. What?
Yeah, he still has no Goliath. I mean, you don't really think about building Goliath. You kind of just spam T and D, get those tanks and vultures out. So they're dealing a surprising amount of damage, and with the dropship still alive, he can still harass pretty soon.
Yeah, he saved that with like 2 hits left on it. So very, very good save there. Finally, the Raids get pushed back, but between the two of them, they've already gotten 11 kills.
Crazy amounts of damage with these 2 Rays. So
Yeah, SPX is still on 34 workers.
yeah, but the supplies are still pretty close.
Yeah.
So he's still got a big army advantage, and Madinho cannot get outside of his base. He's still contained, but luckily for him, I guess keeping SPX back for so long and with having 5 factory, he should think about pulling the boys and getting this high ground, because
You got to retake that high ground.
yeah, we got to get this high ground. We cannot get contained by like 6, 7 tanks. You'll never get out.
Yeah, no reinforcements coming either, so that does give Mad some more time. But instead of trying to retake the high ground, he's going the drop route. Unfortunately, he's been scouted, so that sucks. But, you know. Wait, did he fly over the mines?
He flew over the mines, so
Yeah.
SPX knows exactly what's going on. In the main, he's already set up with a bunch of tanks and Goliath, so this isn't going to do anything. But I think he has Comsat available. He should see that really there's no chance of this dealing damage. Maybe he'll just set up on this high ground and deny this 3rd base.
I mean, I guess that's one option, but I can't help but... Okay, he's just going to drop the annoying mine. When he flies in here, there's already tanks set up.
Yeah, he needs to leave. He needs to get out. This is not good.
Ooh.
Save the tank!
Oh.
Well, he just throws 2 for free. So this is allowing SPX to get back into the game a little bit, but still, and also that's a bunch of units that Madinho could have used to bust out. Still, no reinforcements really for SPX. So really, like, look how much Madinho has here. He should think about busting. Okay, I think he's just going to drop on him. Yeah, we're just going to drop on him.
Here we go. All right. Hot keying everything.
Well, he does have 4 dropships. He may go for a Doom drop. Nah, he should bust out.
Yeah, I think at this point you realize, wait a second, SPX is totally well defended in his own base.
Here we go.
Let's just drop on him. Takes a couple of hits, and yeah, everything here just blows up. So that was actually a pretty clean bust.
He lost like nothing, simply because SPX didn't reinforce. If he had of, for sure he would have lost a lot. But nice bust out from Madinho.
Yeah.
He's got, what, 6 fact now? He's got armory going,
Yeah,
+1's done.
You're starting to feel the effects of that economic damage, though, because SPX is still down 30 supply. TBT, that's gigantic. And, of course, the 3rd bases, even though they're going to come up at about the same time, I say that, there's a mine there. Even though they're about to come up at a similar timing, I mean, one player has SCVs to send there.
Yeah, also the command center's done. Command center just started for SPX.
Oof.
I'm checking to see if we got science facility. Okay, science facility for SPX +1 is going to finish basically when science facility finishes, so he should be able to start +2. But Madinho already started +2. And now he, I think, should start thinking about mass expanding, because he's got good map control, or at least take mid right. He knows that SPX is on the back foot, and when you know Terran's on the back foot, you either mass expand or you set up a big contain somewhere. But this map seems so big that setting up a contain seems unrealistic.
Well, that's the thing. Before you get going on your TBT is the best mirror matchup speech, this is a very big map. We've got plenty of bases. We could go all the way. So I'm expecting that this game will actually kind of turn into that, because I don't think that Mad has any way to like get into these 3 bases right now. He could try to drop them again. Actually, dropping that 3rd base wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I think it's going to be pretty well defended. It's not like SPX doesn't realize that Mad has dropships, you know?
Yeah, he's got 4 drops that can deal a lot of damage, especially if you have units hovering around where you can just continually just elevator somewhere. But if Madinho wanted to end the game right now, we need a vessel, because defensive matrix is actually crazy.
It's so good.
It soaks up so much damage. This would be the perfect game where defensive matrix would work out, because look at the supplies. We're almost maxed from Madinho, and you know that SPX is hurting after taking so much economic damage.
He still has only 50 SCV.
Yeah, so a defensive matrix onto anything really would have allowed him to break through probably any spot he wanted to, but instead it looks like we are just setting up for the long game. I see turrets starting to be placed everywhere. I don't see more factories. I don't see more dropships being made. We're actually building more raids.
So, you know, the most important thing in TVT, especially in the mid game, is these tank lines. How much of the map can you carve out for yourself? Because it can become an economic game. But just because of the way the early game went, we never really saw any of that. There's none of these giant minefields. There's none of these giant tank lines. Although I think for the first time, we are going to see SPX push out and try to establish a presence here on this middle high ground.
Yeah, now the mid, for some reason, there's no gas in the mid. This actually is not an important base, but it kind of gives you good map control. I'm trying to see how wide. Actually, I don't even think it gives you good map control, because look how much space there is. Like sieging up, you can just walk around the side.
Gonna be dropping a big drop in the main base. That's where all of those dropships went, but this is actually getting cleared up almost perfectly.
Yeah, really good defense from SPX. Didn't even see it. And so these drops really not working out. And this is really old school Terran versus Terran, because you see SPX matching the dropships. Usually what you would do is just shadow each other's dropship. As soon as somebody drops somewhere, you would instantly come in with drops of your own and just clean it up. Yeah, and really, unless you're like doom dropping like 8 dropships, most of the times just matching, you know, 4 or 5 dropships, you should be able to hold. And sometimes people just tilt off. They feel they feel desperate, like I gotta drop somewhere, but the defending player just consistently defends it, and that's how they get back into the game. So I wonder what Madinho's actual like in-game comp is going to be. It looks like Wraith is going to be the choice. Wraith, mass tank. But if you want to go mass tank, we need more add-ons. But that means we need more gas. But he's not taking more bases.
Well, the other thing is that you already know your opponent just has massive numbers of Goliaths. So, I mean, the Wraiths, I guess they will be effective. And I guess let's talk about like super end game TVT. You can't have like Wraith, Battle Cruiser, Science Vestal, like. If you really get out there, I think this game might go all the way. We heard some rumors about some long games today, so if any game is going to be long, it's this one. So I'm excited to see what happens on Clayfield, because I don't know what this map looks like late game. I'm guessing you're just going to see these big dropship battles, right?
Yeah. Well, SPX, who was not in control of this game at any point, is now all of a sudden in control of the game, because you see he's the one just roaming around the map with the tanks and Goliaths and the dropships, even picking off these vultures. Now he does need to be careful, because if he's roaming around and runs into 7 Wraiths, these dropships will insta die. But you can see that he's the one constantly moving across. Madinho, sure, he's got his 4th base going, but he doesn't have control of the flow. He may be stuck on 4 base for a while. Meanwhile, SPX has control over the entire bottom side. He can start mass expanding 6 base here, trying to check and see if we've got double armory somewhere. Has anyone decided that we're going super epic late game just yet? Doesn't seem like it. No +3 coming in for Madinho. +2 is about to kick in for SPX. So both players start 2-shotting tanks.
Yeah, you know, Mad did such a good job busting that close high ground. I'm surprised he actually doesn't go for a similar mood and try to move and try to bust the middle. But SPX is not making the same mistake he did last time. And he is reinforcing this before Mad can try to bust it. So this is now pretty impregnable.
Yeah, now drops have gotten to the left side, but I think SPX saw it with mine. But it looks like we're not going to drop. He's just going to take top left for himself. Now, it does seem that both players have decided that we're going long game, because you got 4 drops and you're using it to take an expansion. That means we're going long game.
Okay. Well, yeah, we might have a little bit of a pause button put on the game. That middle of the map still kind of, worries me because, if we are playing the long game, then obviously it's going to come down to who can secure the most money on the map. That middle base, sure, it doesn't have any gas, but I mean, minerals are still money. So I'm actually wondering if that's a 1 or 2 command center middle base.
This is, well, Blizzard would say this is a 1 command center base. Have you seen the old ladder maps?
Oh God!
Oh,
Don't even. What's the first one? It's not Bloodbath. It's I was playing
like
with
Chrysalis or something. Bottleneck is what.
Bottleneck. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, give me more of that.
No, don't give me more.
That's how you know Brood War is totally dead. Is when that map shows up in the map pool. Thank goodness.
There are a few original ladder maps that I liked. Like Rivalry was my favorite map for a long time.
Rivalry.
Rivalry, yes. People, very old.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were making that up.
No, that was a good map.
Okay, only 1990s or only 1890s kids remember that.
Only. Yes. Only boomers know that map.
That's right. That's a boomer map for sure. All right, so here we go. We're flying around. We're riding a little dirty. 5 dropships up top. Where are the counter dropships from SPX?
They're coming.
Yeah, okay, here we go. They're a little bit further behind, but at least SPX is making a concerted effort to try to stop this upper left-hand corner of the map from being controlled, but Mad's ahead of schedule. He's dropping on the high ground, already sieged up. But where does SPX go from here?
And try and deny top middle. Not really that much. Holy moly, that's a whole ton of tanks. Oh, but the Rays!
Oh, the Rays! They're going to come in here, snipe the dropships, but they've already partially unloaded. So it's a big moment, a big heated gamer moment, if I can say. But there's not anything to detect here. Their scans are going to run out here pretty soon. The Rays, they're killing everything.
There were so many mines. I think you ran into all those mines because he had so many tanks and Goliaths.
That's right.
And they just evaporated, like they're just gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, there were units there at some point.
Look at the supply, 50 supply swing.
Damn. Okay, Mad. All right. I mean, going into this, especially after kind of hanging out with Mad and getting to know him, seeing him at Corrupted Cup, I was just like, well, SPX, who was also there and killed it, is just so good. But Mad is really going toe-to-toe. And keep in mind, this is just game 1. So, we got to save some juice in the bank for later. But for right now, I mean, Mad just really killed it. He's got complete control of the upper left-hand corner. Like I said, it's all about securing that real estate.
Yeah, and he's had more SCVs for the entire game, so he actually has a lot more resources. We just spent a bunch of money. What does that mean? Okay, battle cruisers starting to come out for Madinho. Yeah. He's got only 3 starports. With this type of econ, he could probably support like 7 or something. So we're gonna see more coming in pretty soon. Now, has SPX realized that this is the long game? Yes, because we've got upgrades going on double armory for him. But I don't see any starports anywhere. He's actually building Valkyries, which actually are not that bad versus battle cruisers. But I think this is just for race. But he doesn't realize that we're starting to go into BCs now.
Does it take more than one of your motto to kill a Valkyrie?
They have 250, right? Oh, it's 200. No, so it's 1. It's 1 then. Yeah. So SPX, really nice move here. Going to deny the low ground base. For now, and actually, Madinho's the one with lower SCV count.
Yeah,
now this can be beneficial for you, but it can also come back to haunt you because what this means is you're going to have a higher BC count, right?
Right.
But the problem is, you lose the fight, you got no bank. So you're one and done. Mm-hmm. So if SPX just doesn't die to mass BC, he's going to go into the mid, or I guess the late and super late game in a better position.
Okay, let's see. Our first few BCs are about to pop out right now. Looks like we have 6 to start with, or 5, I guess. Because he was a little bit slow on the first BC. But anyway, BCs are out for Mad. I don't think we have any for SPX.
Yeah, no BCs for SPX just yet, but he's not even got the add-on on his science facility. Okay, it looks like he's going to put it down now, but he's still upgrading mech, which you need armor for a race, but we're not going race anymore. Oh, a big drop to bottom right. Is it a big drop? Yeah, it is a decently sized drop with race, and this is pure tanks. This is going to kill a whole ton of stuff.
Well, you say that, but it actually looks like he dropped. Oh, no, okay. So most of the SCVs actually do escape here. So I was expecting total carnage, but It looks like this is actually going to be cleaned up. Maybe not easily, but eventually.
Yeah, actually didn't deal as much damage as I thought, but it does kill off some of SPX's SCVs, so he's not going to have as big of a bank once he actually starts pumping out BCs himself. But I don't see starports anywhere. I'm trying to see where they are. Still only one in the main. I don't see any at the third, nat, fourth, nowhere.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's a bunch of real estate at the fourth, so I mean, I would just imagine a sea of starports being built there. But right now, I mean, Mad's the one that went up to 5 starports. So he has got 1, 2, 3, and then 2 below that.
Yeah, he's got 5 starports, so we're balling. We got the big badass battle cruisers coming out. And actually, you know, I always wonder, like, what's the best comp? Do you just want pure battle cruiser? Do you just want Wraith battle cruiser? Do you want Valk Wraith battle cruiser? What is it? Turns out battle cruisers just by themselves just kill everything.
Yeah,
they're just actually super amazing.
What do you do? I mean, obviously, so the reasons you get science vessels is to EMP the battle cruisers. So if you have more Yamato cannons, or cast too much with Artosis, he says Yamoto cannon.
Yamoto.
He's wrong and stupid. So you guys tell him that. So the idea is that you want to play. There's that saying, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's kind of what BC battles are later on. It's like, I can Yamato you more than you can Yamato me. And it sounds dumb, but like, look, you have to have some kind of inevitability built into your game, right? This one just might take a little bit of time to get to. We're 25 minutes in. We could go all the way.
Yeah, we already have 10 BCs from Madinho.
Damn.
Really, there's not a lot of anti-air for SPX. This is another problem when facing battle cruisers and you have ground, is because you also have to manage your tank count. If you suicide all your tanks, another guy has a lot of tanks, like battle cruiser tank combo are deadly. You can just Yamato your way across the map, killing tank for tank.
Okay, so pretty much even worker count, even economy. Actually, Matt is maxed out right now. Mad's maxed.
Yes.
There's your movie title for you. And so finally, once this Yamato finishes, okay, he's gotten Yamato finished. He doesn't have the Titan reactor yet. I think that's Titan reactor. But anyway, the energy upgrade. But we still haven't seen these Valks do anything.
Yeah, these Valkyries probably not going to do much. 2-2 already for Madinho. So the Valkyrie and battle cruisers start with 3 armor. So the Valkyries are really not going to do much. Now, once we get up to +3, this is what I'm talking about. Just Yamato stuff to death.
I mean, that's a lot of splash damage.
They're going to kill 1 BC. But how much did we lose there? We lost all 3 Valkyries.
Yeah. So 1 lives to tell the tale. That's the guy you let carry the message back to the king. Do we have any SCVs up here for the repair? Should do, but we don't. So
yeah, he needs to start transferring some SCVs to top left. Just mine it out ASAP. Because really, you don't want any SCVs. You just play it StarCraft 2 style. Just kill off all your SCVs.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. No more Valkyries. Usually it's the Valkyries that try to take the souls of fallen warriors to Valhalla. Well, this time around, nobody's taking them to Valhalla. They're not getting there. Still no no battle cruisers from SPX. I think he has like a couple, maybe.
I don't see anywhere. I still only.
Okay,
there's
right.
the Star
There
Force.
we go.
Holy moly. Okay, so he's gonna catch up in battle cruisers real quick. He's got 10.
Yeah, but there's no tactical jump, so those battle cruisers are coming from a long ways away. And certainly for now, Matt's going to be able to at least gradually bust out of that top left position.
Can you imagine if there was tactical jump in this game? Oh wait, that's recall.
No. We just gave it to a different race. Just like mind control in StarCraft 2. Gave that to Zergs. Okay, so now, man, we are just in a little bit of slow mode. You can see them moving their go pieces across the board, or chess pieces. I guess you don't move pieces in go, but anyway, it's becoming a turn-based strategy game.
Yes, this is, like I said, TVT all about positioning. So now it's not just about positioning, but also having the best fight. Killing off these SCV actually doesn't matter. It just gives it one more battle cruiser. What happened to this fight? Instantly went to Remax, right? So that was a BC that just got made. Yep. So not a big loss there. And as I said, since he has all this ground, if we get a count on how many tanks Madinho has, how many does he have? There's 4 there.
It's like single digits.
There's like 7 here, and there's like 4 here. So there's 11. But there's 11 right here in this group just patrolling across the map. We're not even considering these down at bottom right, bottom middle at all. Like there's like probably 20, 30 supply in tanks that, from what I know, do not hit air. So any air battle,
unless they follow.
Yeah, Madinho's just gonna crush it.
Well, here we go. We're finally seeing SPX bring his battle cruisers to bear as Matt is actually sacking the few tanks he has because he recognizes, look, it's all about the BCs. And 3-3 is about to finish for BCs for Mads. So he is just going to have crazy strong battle cruisers. He's going to have a lot of them. Fast BCs is how you win TBT. Mad's in a good spot.
Yeah, he should look for a fight right now. He still has some tanks. So, like, even just these 4 that he's unsieging right now.
That's a BC. Or a couple.
He should just send them with these BCs because he's going to be able to Yamato the opposing tank count. He doesn't necessarily have to have even tank count. He just has to shoot down some of these Goliaths, and then he'll win this fight for sure.
Now, so it's all about vision. So you want to send something forward, get vision, and then clone the BC Yamatos. So this is very tedious, takes a lot of effort to do, but yeah, you're right. Those just few tanks on the bottom really helping SPX break into this 3 o'clock.
Yeah, he's decided that he's not going to be able to push it any farther, so he backs off. Madinho really needs to look for a fight. Like, really, he's got such a better army as long as the Goliaths don't just shell him down forever.
I think he sees the tank count. He knows that the longer he waits, the more BC advantage he'll have. He already has a BC advantage, but he's building 4 more. Oh, there's some Yamatos coming down. I think they weren't. I didn't see any BCs explode, so I think he didn't.
Yeah, he just damaged a couple.
Yeah.
So it's still what looks like 11, but he does have 2 more completed in it, 3 more completed in his main with 2 more coming. So it's 16 battle cruisers versus 7.
One of those numbers is bigger than the other. So here we go. We're actually trying to fight, but there are those Goliaths underneath. Some Yamatos do land, but you generally want to clone those ahead of time. Lots of mines on the high ground, so that's helping out quite a bit.
Yeah, but SPX getting some good shots off with the Yamato, but there are a lot of Goliaths. This is what I was saying, is you just got to be careful of the Goliaths, and they have +3, so they're dishing out tons of damage. Actually, SPX is the one that's pushing through. Now these tanks on the left side, they're not helping this fight at all.
Nope.
Madinho might actually be on the brink of just losing his main.
Pretty close, but he does have that higher BC count. So when he can pull back and use these Yamatos slowly and steadily, I think he'll be able to do pretty well. But he's not actually using all the Yamato energy at all. Like, several of those BCs have max energy.
Yeah, they should. A lot of them should have max energy, but some of them are very close, 130 to 120 energy.
Yeah.
So just needs like 30 seconds or so to be able to reuse them. But there we go, smartly building some more tanks. But he did lose, well, I guess he didn't really lose much yet.
Moving forward, trying to get some more Yamatos off.
Yeah, these Goliaths, man,
yeah,
+3, they deal a lot of damage. I mean, I know battle cruisers have 6 armor, holy moly, but these things deal 32 damage.
Well, he's gonna lose that CC. I guess that doesn't matter, but for the where's my Yamatos at? This is such a weird game to watch, this back and forth.
Well, it's
tell me more about TBT and it being the best.
It's the best matchup. Now let's see. Okay, I'm trying to take a gauge on the bases. Both players have 7 bases now. SPX, I don't know what he's doing in the center of the map, but building mass turrets there. But both players even bases. There's nobody with 6 versus 7 or 6 versus 8 or something. We do have less SCVs for Madinho. Still not mining top left at all in the minerals. That could come back to bite him because even though he's got more resources right now, at least SPX is mining bottom right, even if it's only a couple workers.
It's a good point. So I think building those turrets in the middle is just like to create a home base, a staging area, kind of. But neither player's really been able to use their BCs. But let's keep an eye on that mining base. That's finally where the BCs have gone. They shut it down completely, wipe it off the face of the earth. But now they have to get out before the Goliaths show up. And they do.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Looks like clay fields might be cancer for scenarios like this. Just pop in, kill a command center.
Well, yeah, you can never take that base.
Yeah, you just can't.
So what I'm confused about is why SPX is just doing the same thing. Anything your opponent can do, you can literally do the same thing.
Well, I think what he's worried about is there's more battle cruisers, so he can just wipe out this base faster. Also, this is where all of his starports are. If this base goes down, it's game over. So he's got to be very careful to not be out of position. But he did get that base denied, and you know, Madinho's still mining the. He's not really mining.
He's got like one SCV there.
Yeah, so it looks like I don't know what either player really wants to do right now. If I was either of these Terrans, I would definitely get a vessel to go for EMP because, I mean, they're not clumping up super hard, but 2 EMPs could definitely nullify almost all of the energy for Madinho.
Yeah, and because they haven't fought for a long time, I mean, you know that energy is juicy. So finally, the SCVs are being transferred a little bit to mine from that left-hand side for Mad. So at least he'll start to have a little bit of income. Not that players need income right now, but honestly, not mining, but the importance of SCV, even just to repair the battle cruisers in these long drawn out fights, can actually be really valuable.
Looks like he might catch a couple battle cruisers. They're not all clumped up. Goliath's gonna intercept one of them. Probably gonna be able to Yamato this one down. Goodbye.
Yeah, the last hit.
Oh, no, you do not want to do this, Madinho. You're going to lose your entire ground army moving out.
Oh, okay. He pulled back
dangerous.
Just in time. Wow, that was really dangerous.
I think he might still lose it because, well, I don't know. Now the BCs are coming. They're sharking from the top.
Yeah, if you guys have seen the new Star Wars movie, this is exactly what the ending looks like. Just saying. Oh my god, yeah, trying to tank these Goliaths heads up. That gives SPX time to clone a few of these Yamatos off. Lots of damage here, but actually now the Goliath count is in Mad's favor.
Yeah, and it's still 13 BCs versus 10. Oh, we can't take this fight, man. There's no way he's going to win this fight. All the battle cruisers are going to die for SPX.
Yeah, SPX this is like the TVT version of ZVZ Muta versus Muta.
What's going on? Actually, he's trading way better than I thought. He's still going to lose all of his battle cruisers, but I thought it was just going to be a massacre. So actually, 2 survive, 4 survive for Madinho.
Oh my god. We went from max to like 160 out of 160, or versus 160. So now you pull back. I don't even know if those turrets are going to buy you any time, because you can just Yamato them down.
Goodbye, BC.
Nice. That's the last hit on that one. SCV's coming in to repair. Doesn't matter.
Now, neither player. Oh, actually, wow.
Oh my god. They're both building 8 battle cruisers at a time.
That's how much they lost. I thought they hadn't rebuilt any battle cruisers, but this is with 10 starports.
Oh my god.
So actually, SPX went down to like 100 supply.
What? Oh. This is actually fantastic.
But look at the bank now. SPX very low on minerals. Meanwhile, Madinho, even though he's had less workers,
killing it.
He's still fine.
So finally, we have EMP being researched by SPX. So that should, in theory, help him in winning these long drawn out Yamato wars. But because he has to rebuild all of his BCs, they're going to be much lower on energy than Mads, which are probably maxing out right now.
Yeah, even though Madinho only saved 4, I mean, still, he's going to have those Yamatos.
Still count.
Yeah. But still, I don't see any vessels anywhere. How many BCs we got for Madinho? He's got 8. He's got 3, 4 on the left side. So he has 12. Meanwhile, SPX, he's got 9. He's got 7 more building.
Okay.
So basically, once both of these players complete their battle cruisers, it's going to be even again. But Madinho, he's got the bank. He's got a huge bank.
He doesn't. I mean, he's got a big bank, but if you lose the fight, then sometimes it takes so long to rebuild your BC count that you can still take some big damage while you don't have those out anymore. EMP is just now finished for SPX, so if he wants to really try to turn this battle, that Science Vessel could be one way to do it.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, Mad didn't have vehicle weapons? Or vehicle armor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind.
Really?
I thought it was ship armor.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait a second. Something's wrong here, but no.
So, looks like Madinho wants to set up an attack at bottom right, but 3 tanks are there. the BC count is okay. Finally, a vessel for SPX. So he's the one that's going to EMP.
But he has precisely one.
Yeah, but that's fine because you're going to get a lot of energy most of the time with that. Like, look how clumped they are right now. He could get all of them.
Yeah.
If he would, I just saw a scan go off.
Well,
now, where's that? Where's that?
We just hit 100 energy.
Yeah, EMP is a definite possibility right now, and he still has a good tank Goliath count, so he can just, as soon as the EMP hits, try and, well, maybe he can't try. I didn't realize that this is so many tanks for Madinho now, but EMP is definitely a game changer. He just needs to catch Madinho somewhere away from these tanks and Goliath.
So if I'm not mistaken, Mad has a bunch of his BC producing starports in the upper left-hand corner, right?
Yeah, he's got 4, but there's like 5 or 6 in his main, so actually they're kind of isolated. Here comes some of Yamato. Get off a few tanks for free, but not a big loss right there.
And if he's not careful, he's gonna get reverse Yamatos.
Yes.
Oh! Well, okay, thankfully they had all used a bunch of their Yamatos, but that's a big EMP. And so now Mad's gonna force this fight. I don't know if he wins this. Okay, he's gonna win. Yeah, he's got backup as well.
He Yamato'd like almost all the Goliaths, so those didn't come into play. Now he can try and kill these tanks. Instant reaction from SPX to move these tanks back. That's exactly what he needs to do because they can get picked off so easily. But still, SPX with these like 15 starports, able to rebuild the BCs very quickly.
Yeah, this home field advantage might cause Mad to overextend. Oh, some big Yamatos there, and the Goliaths can't get in range for this fight because of those tanks that SPX moved back.
Yeah, and after getting EMP'd, none of these BCs have any energy to actually take out the tanks.
Damn.
So this is so tense right now because if he kills this base, I think 100% he wins. SPX just won't have the money.
Yeah, and Mad's still got those unmined bases in the upper left. Well, I guess they're mining now, but they've been staved.
Yeah. Now, we do have some SCVs not mining at top middle. He should definitely move those to bottom left or top left natural.
Or just down to repair BCs. Like, it doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt.
He's breached the NAT now.
Yeah, he's in range of that command center. SCV's being pulled off the line here. This could be like one of the final fights. Lots of good Yamatos coming out of SPX, but he needs those, and now he's actually pretty low on energy.
Yeah, but it's 9 BCs now for Madinho. Looks like maybe like 13 or something for SPX, and he's got 6 more coming. So we're approaching 20 battle cruisers with a vessel that has EMP. Oh my. I actually think SPX might just win here because he has so many battle cruisers.
Well, also they all pop out kind of like synchronously.
Yes.
And all from the same place. So if Mad wants to reproduce, his battle cruisers are going to be a little split, even though he's got most of them in the main. Some are coming from the upper left.
Yeah, he still only has 13, and this is actually 20 battle cruisers.
That is so crazy.
And he has less SCVs, so he has 14 less. That means he's got 2 more battle cruisers. Oh my god, another EMP!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, where's that science vessel?
Did it die? Oh no, it's still here. He doesn't see it.
Oh, he D-Matrix instead of EMP? What?
That's fine. He's got so many battle cruisers.
That's actually crazy.
Look at this.
Look
at the supply.
This is crazy. Mad's got 10k, 5k, and he can't use it fast enough. He's remaking 8 BCs, but they're not going to come out in time.
No, and they're split. Like you said, there's only 4 starports on the left side.
What did we just see?
What just happened? SPX just sacked 1 more SCV to get 1 more battle.
Oh, what a monster.
That's what he needs to do.
You can't stop this. Also came in huge. I was just like, well, what is happening here? Yeah, this is totally unkillable.
Madinho needs to run.
Yeah,
these 9 BCs are dead.
No, this is totally terrible. I mean, he's got some Goliaths popping out from the factories, so actually that was really smart to remax on Goliaths, not just only battle cruisers.
Yeah, that actually saved him. I didn't realize we have 8 factories still in the main, but he's still in trouble. Now, there's a tank line set up, so these Goliaths coming out are just going to get shelled. Now, I'd like to see a few SCVs come off for SCV, but he's so low on SCVs that really he needs to use them to
use
mine.
those to mine.
But he does need to repair these battle cruisers. But still, how many? He's building 8 more battle cruisers.
How does he? Wait, where do they come from?
He's got
Did he do
Okay,
like
9.
a Terran's extractor trick or something? Like
He just has no SCVs. This is StarCraft 2, man. We're calling down mules to mine. Just
I
mass
wish.
BC, mass Raven. He's
Oh
got,
my
okay, there's 2
gosh.
BCs there. We saw that 8 are building. So he had 12. So he's got 22 this time. It's even more than he had last time.
Disgusting.
Now, this time he needs to EMP the battle cruisers because he wants to keep these tanks alive. 4 tanks plus these BCs. No way Madinho
So
can
what you're
stop
seeing
it.
Mad do here is he's splitting apart his
It's very smart.
yeah, and he's gonna hotkey each one of them
Ooh, there it
individually
is.
so that he can control the Yamatos.
Yeah.
What is the range on that? That's disgusting.
So he did EMP a couple right there, but the Yamato went off. So the vessel's gone now. But that's okay. He still needs to keep these tanks alive though, because now Madinho still has a lot of energy. He can go in and try and pick these off. And then I think Madinho wins the fight with this many Goliaths.
Yeah, those Goliaths are really scary. Like you said, they deal a lot of damage, and the positioning is not that great for SPX.
There
He
we
moves
go.
too far forward. Uh-oh, the counter Yamatos are good. What are we at?
We're at 13.
11, 13.
13 versus 22.
And there's still more coming from the left-hand side of the map, too. I think they're just now moving out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 17 battle cruisers for Madinho once they all actually sync
Yeah,
up,
it's gonna
plus
take a long
Goliaths.
time. Oh, that's a lot of Goliaths. That's like a control group.
Yeah, 12 Goliaths versus like 24 battle cruisers. Madinho should win that fight.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you'll see like cloaked rays come in. When is there ever a good time to do that?
If you can catch them off guard, like if you have the amount of starports SPX has, where you just all of a sudden show up with like 36
Tech
rays,
switch?
yeah,
Okay.
then it's really good. But at this point, I think you just stick with battle cruisers.
Okay. All right, those BCs are finally
Oh, he
coming over.
intercepts?
Oh no, he's gonna intercept them, and they're gonna just die instantly, which sounds like a weird sentence to say for battle cruisers. But are we gonna have those cloned Yamatos? Oh, wisely, he's gonna actually attack the tanks, so that means these Goliaths are gonna reign with impunity on the ground underneath.
Yeah, now Madinho needs to go bottom right again, try and deny this base, or try and catch these BCs.
Oh
Goliaths
man, he's catching the BCs out in the open. These Goliaths giving chase. Yamato's being queued up here for Mad. He's desperately trying to run back to the tanks and turrets on the high ground.
Yeah, nice movement right there from SPX to send 3 to the center and make sure that he can fend off these Goliaths, because they were just going to run them down.
I saw that in the center, and there were no tanks there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Goliath slightly faster than Battlecruise, but Madinho's doing what he should do, attacking bottom right now. There's still 3 tanks, but we can Yamato those easily, especially with these out of position.
But he could also get sandwiched here, but he still has all those Goliaths, so I think that's even a fight that Dad would want to take.
I think he should take a fight if he can get one right here. Just take it. Don't get in range of the tanks, of course, but right in this spot where he is.
Oh, he's backing up. Guys, this is so tense. That's like one of SPX's last mining bases down there, right? I think it is his last mining base.
Bottom right is all he's got. I mean, it's also all Madinho's got. We're basically mining out a map with 15 bases.
Okay, all right, guys. Look, it's like 6 a.m. here. Come on. It's 6:30 even. Like, we're all here to make sacrifices for Broodwar, but like, come on. Okay, finally getting some good Yamatos on these unprotected Goliaths on the ground. I think they're maybe not. Wow, not even gonna pick up.
Didn't even get one.
Although honestly, that's actually even better, because if you kill the battle cruiser, it gets reproduced at full health. But if you almost kill it, then it stays weak.
Yes. It's kind of like how Plague is versus Protoss, which is why Plague is broken versus Protoss.
Because they can't
actually
heal.
Broken.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, it only does half damage to their units. I'm like, yes, but that damage is just gonna stay. All right, well, that's not a great fight for those Goliaths to take, and obviously losing those Goliaths is a big part of Mad's army. He's reproducing, or Mad is maxing out again on only BCs. So he's going to try to play the BC game again.
Yeah, we got an SCV counterattack in mid left. You probably never thought you'd see the day, right? 5 SCVs wiping out a base.
I have been SCV rushed a few times. That's not what we're seeing here. The 47-minute rush, that's it.
I don't think he can stop this. How many BCs does he have?
Not enough, that's for sure.
I mean, he still has a lot, but SPX also has a lot. But he's got tanks mixed in, whereas Madinho only has Goliath. Okay, there we go. Tanks on the left side are going to move out now, but how does he get them together? They can't fly across the map.
There's no world in which you send the tanks south, right? Nothing else matters.
He
right?
could, because if he loses the tanks, it's fine. It just gives him more BC. So actually, that is what he's going to do, I guess.
SCV is still counterattacking.
They're still killing mid left.
Because like you can't go out of position to deal with them. So, all right, here we go. We got 3 lonely Goliaths up there. They're gonna start to deal some preliminary damage. But will this give Mad the opportunity to clone? Oh man, that was a perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
To get some Yamatos off.
Yeah, so a missed opportunity there. Meanwhile, 6 tanks are just going to kill bottom left.
This is so funny.
Like, what's SPX going to do? Turn around?
We're going to have that final battle sooner or later. I think this might just be it. Oh, look at those Yamatos. Oh, SPX. Oh, disgusting. Give me that Vince McMahon gift. This is just, oh my, oh, I'm falling out of my chair right now.
Yeah, but the SPX's BCs are dying somehow.
Oh, a lot of them were weakened from earlier. Like I said, he's got 2 or 3 BCs that have just like single-digit HP.
Yeah, they're just dying instantly. Actually, Madinho might win this trade. He's got Yamato now. He's got Goliath. SPX is gonna lose all of his battle cruisers.
What am I watching? The Goliaths popping out as reinforcements. The defender's advantage strikes again. Go for it.
5 left.
Do it now.
He's killing bot left. Unluckily for him, there's no starports here.
What? What? Oh my god.
But Madinho's the one that's getting gas starved now.
Oh, that's true. He's got 3K less, or
he has
2K.
Yeah, 2K less, basically building the same amount of battle cruisers, but yeah, he's just has less gas. But also SPX lost mid left now.
He's gonna lose his command center to SCV. Oh, he lifts it. That's not gonna save it.
Like, this depleted gas might actually come into play because we're starting to get to the point where nobody's mining.
Right. Yeah.
And actually, this base in the middle that I thought was meaningless is the only base on the map with minerals.
You gotta have a command center to float there, though.
Yeah.
I guess you can build one. You got enough money for that. These SCVs are going to work. I mean, I guess that is actually what they do, but you know, they're working overtime. All right, so we're remaxing on BCs, but SPX is at 100 supply, getting doubled up now by Mad, who did not lose all of his battle cruisers in the last fight.
And we got 8 here.
That's it.
We've got 3 on the left side for SPX, so 11 for. Oh my God, the supply.
Wait, what?
We're all of a sudden just down 60 supply for SPX, and a lot of holy moly. Okay, I think this is it now because we've got even battle cruiser count.
The tanks in SPX's main killed the science facility, so he can't actually build any science vessels either.
He can't build any more battle cruisers either. So that's why he's got a huge bank. Oh my God, he's just now rebuilding the science facility.
He can't.
It's go time.
Oh my God. The assassin tanks.
The assassin tanks, that attack that I thought was meaningless.
So first you distract him with the SCVs.
Yes.
And then you do the MI6 death squad to assassinate their.
Oh, he found the BCs. This is it.
Oh, this is it.
We're the Goliaths. Get in the fight, man.
You guys are off duty. Here we go. All right. This is it. The battle cruisers, in fact, quite. You find my battle cruisers are in fact quite operational. Going for it. Damn. Okay. Yeah, Mad. Steamroll into victory.
Yeah, but he's still got to get through these 5 tanks, but he should have enough Yamato to just plow through. But regardless, he's going to kill bottom middle now. It's a depleted base, but it still matters.
These Yamato cannons could be tomato cannons, and they would still win this game for him. Ooh. Oh, the flank. I don't know if this is how you flank. I mean, I guess it's good for a second, but then he just gets run over.
The Goliath. Dealing so much damage.
Jump away.
So that's going to be another couple battle cruisers going down for SPX. Yeah. And he's building 9 more, but I just don't know how you engage this army.
Look, SPX does have the superior gas count, right?
For now.
I mean, yes, you're right. For now.
For now he does, but the better army is with Madinho, as long as he doesn't run into these tanks. Oh my God.
Oh, here we go. All right, this is it. Yeah, there's just not enough. He just can't hit and run fast enough. He's got these 3 turrets, but not for long. He does use them to buy enough time for a few more Yamatos, but that's it. The BCs are wiped off the face of the map, and Mad has a crushing 50 supply advantage.
Yeah, and unless SPX can get out all these BCs and then another round, you just don't see him ever stopping it. Also, now with these turrets gone, Madinho has access to some minerals.
He can mine there.
He can mine there. He's still gas starved as hell, but at least he can mine there.
Well, gas is the unlimited resource. You just
It
keep
is.
getting it.
This still has gas. This
Oh,
base
man,
still has
there's
gas.
still 1,000 gas there. There's still 500 there. How is there any gas left in a 53-minute game?
Well, I think we're about to see no more gas at bottom right because this is about to get obliterated.
Yeah, we're gonna. It turns out that while it only takes 5 cards to make Exodia, it takes about 25 battle cruisers to do the Terran equivalent. But finally, yes, he is going to obliterate this base. I mean, I love how he's deciding at 53 minutes to play cautiously, you know. And okay, all right, and there it is.
All right, well, we got 9 battle cruisers versus 15 plus Goliath.
Oh, there's more coming in, by the way, from the
Yeah,
left.
and there's more coming in.
I mean, look, you can't give up at this point because you've still got a big bank, but SPX is done. He's dry. 6 gas.
No gas.
8 gas. 10 gas. So it's going to be a while. He's building vultures.
Yeah.
I guess they're good for hit and run.
I mean, you might as well. You really shouldn't build vultures at this point. They don't help you at all.
Yeah, I was like,
You
what
should
do
just save it for Goliath, but I don't think it matters at this
Nope.
point.
It does not.
But I mean, he's letting them get up the BCs. There's 7 more building. So it's not like SPX is out of it, but he's got to sync up his. Oh, he's got a lot of tanks and Goliaths here.
Okay.
He's found some Goliaths.
Oh,
Those are going to die.
tanks? Yeah, okay.
The supply is
20
still
different.
It's only 20 different, and he has 12 less. So it's actually only like a 10 supply. Okay, we can't lose these tanks. Can't do it.
Loses 1, 2. Okay, they run away pretty well.
Oh no, he didn't move his BCs. Oh
Oh no! Now he's gonna. Oh god, this is it. Well, he's gonna lose the tanks
Yeah,
or
this
the
is
BCs. The final countdown is here. More reinforcements. Those 7 BCs coming from the left, but they're a little bit too slow. They're funneling in one by one, and the superior armada, the Norwegian battlecruiser fleet, overrunning the Russian tanks on the ground. GG. SPX taps out, and at 55 minutes, Mad takes game number what? What number?
That's the only game, right? Oh no, there's 3 games.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Game number 1 of our elimination match goes to Mad.
I'm going mad.
I know, I am actually going mad after this. As you can see, we are now husks of our former selves. I don't even know what's happening here. I'm just like, well, hey, Norge. That's right. Wait, what game are we casting? Oh, it's StarCraft. That's right. I forgot for a second. So now it's time to get into game. I just can't wait to get into this next game, guys. I'm pumped. You pumped, Nyokin?
I'm pumped.
This is the face of a pumped Nyokin. Give me another hour-long TVT.
No. We can do that at some other time.
I was wondering. I was like, wait, why does this game take so long to load? Well, we got to load an hour's worth of data here, so.
Yeah, that replay is actually like 3 gigabytes. That's why it took so long to download. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, the next game is 2 hours long. The game after that's 3 hours long. Eventually, a couple days from now, when we haven't eaten in like 25 hours, we'll be dead. One of these players dies or we die. That's the death pact we've made. Okay, it's time for game number 2, guys. You know the drill. All right, in the 12 o'clock location in the orange, from Norway, is Madinho.
In the bottom left, he's 1 game away from being eliminated. I'm actually very surprised.
You mean 1 hour away from
1
being
hour
eliminated?
from being eliminated. It is SPX. Oh, it's not going to be an hour-long game this time. Madinho was like,
well.
that's 55 minutes too long for me. So
Okay.
we're going 8 rack. It's the 6 racks, the 5 racks. Where's Artosis? He knows Artosis is 6 racks. He's like, I can 1-up that.
He stole his build order notebook.
A 5 rack. I've legit never seen this.
Look, this is when you've either one of 2 things. one, you're a genius and you figured out the perfect rush timing, or two, you just don't care.
Yes.
And I think this is maybe the latter.
He said viewer discretion is advised.
That's oh boy, is it ever. Do not try this at home, guys.
Do not try this at home. This is
or on ladder.
trained professional. Yes, do not do this on ladder
For
unless
sure.
you want the person to hate you.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my
nobody
God.
makes friends this way, okay? You win the game, but you lose your real life because nobody's going to be friends with you if they know you do this build. You do this build on ladder, and I go to your workplace the next day, tell your boss you do this build, fired instantly.
Well, he's got it timed out. I was worried that this depot might actually block him, not have 50 minerals.
What a
But
ghost.
here we go. Luckily for SPX, he didn't cut his rack. Well, actually, he did cut his racks. This is like a
Yeah.
12-12 or an 11-11 in this case. So it's actually slightly delayed. So this might just end. 8 racks is hard enough to fight off with a delayed 11 racks. Now
Much
this
less
is a 5
6 racks.
This
or
is a
5
5
racks.
rack.
Ooh, disgusting. Okay, well, here we go. I mean, it is a large map. It's only 3 players. It's Sylphid, yeah. So, you know, in theory, you don't have too many places to scout. But when you get across the map and you see, wait a second, you start counting on your fingers. There's supposed to be this many buildings. And there's only this many. How many Marines do we have out now? 3?
3 already.
Jeez,
Racks
okay.
isn't even done.
Well, is it bad for me to be disappointed this isn't going to be another hour-long game? No, the answer is no. No, it's not bad for me. So this one poor Marine is going to pop out into a cold, dark future. Uh-oh. Ah! Luckily, SCVs are pretty good at playing StarCraft.
They are good, but not this good when there's already 3 Marines.
Look at
how
that micro.
fast they die.
Look at the micro. How good is there a better player at microing 3 units? I think not.
Actually, SPX held us. Well, for now.
Yeah, I
Because
was
actually
gonna
they
say.
get choked up. But
Oh, did he overextend?
Oh,
Oh, no! Whoa!
what?
We're doing it!
SPX is up workers now. And he's got a factory. Did he just hold a 5 rack?
Get me out of this game. There's no justice in this world.
He had 3 Marines out before the racks finished.
I'm gonna be the first one on Elon Musk's spaceship to Mars. Get me off this planet.
This game's done.
There's no justice in this world anymore.
He's got a vulture. It's over. What's he gonna do? Build a bunker?
The Marines are gonna run from the barracks in the middle to the bunker.
He lifted his racks now. So that means we built 3 vultures and run by. That's it. It's
What
over.
do you do? How's a... Okay, well, you have to wall, right?
He has the wall. He's gonna expand.
No, you can't. You wouldn't.
Oh, he's got
400.
He doesn't have gas. He might as well.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're setting up for the hour-long game. We just gotta get.
All right.
Center up.
That was a nice opener. All right, guys. Let's be mannered gentlemen.
We just gotta get our factory up. If we can get our factory up with the tank, we're gonna have better econ than SPX. He doesn't have 50 gas for the add-on just yet.
This is where you type haha JK in chat. And they're like, oh, it was just a joke.
The thing is SPX I don't think realized that it was a 5 racks. So he's treating it like an 8 racks. So he actually feels probably like he took a lot of damage there, losing so many SCVs.
When in fact he's killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it right now. He also doesn't know if this is a gas follow-up or if it's a command center follow-up.
Yeah, wow, I didn't think about that. Because no one expects the 5 racks Inquisition. That is not a build you're really considering. Nobody except Mad and Artosis.
Yeah, Artosis has got that written down in his build order.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was a 6 racks. He probably experimented with the 5 racks. It was like, nah,
That's too
crossed it
advanced.
up.
It's too advanced.
7, nah, 6.
That's
check mark. That's
the perfect number.
Perfect.
Yeah. How many racks do you need to win a WCG qualifier? That's the perfect number. Jeez Louise. The build order notebook, like that's not enough build order to fill up the notebook page, so he has to do those like high school board and science class doodles to fill up the rest of it.
Yeah.
I'll go look for that next time I'm over to his house. So hey, we're expanding. Yeah, so he figures out, wait a second, you actually just had nothing.
Oh man.
Oh god.
You denied the factory.
Alright, well. So this game is over. Look at that micro. Watch him also kill these vultures with SCVs. Oh my god. Oh my god, he did it. The literal
The
madman.
literal madman. But he did deny the factory for now, so this tank gets across the map. Doesn't have siege, not even upgrading siege.
Do we need
but-
siege? I
but
guess we
still.
do need siege.
Yeah, we do need siege, but at least it's going to be annoying. And he did kill, what, 3 SCVs? Kills another one with this tank. So this is still great for SPX. What's the follow-up? Is it... Okay, it is 2 factory for him. He's got command center himself.
Okay. Gee, how are both players mining from natural bases in this game?
I have no idea. But Madinho doesn't know what the follow-up is. Actually, he does. The Rex saw both factories, so I'm a little shocked that the armory goes down because that doesn't help you. We need tanks.
Yeah,
We need tanks right now.
yeah, there's one unit that you need. It's not Marines. We figured that one out already. It's not Vultures. We figured that one out. It's tanks. Process of elimination. It's repairing the tank at the front. What is that, a Dragoon? Is this PVT?
Yeah, is this PVT?
Okay.
He's going to have siege mode any moment now. But the thing is, he doesn't have much support. Normally, you would be scared because you would be weary of like 1 tank plus some Marines coming. But we don't have anything.
How many SCVs do you need to repair per tank? Because it's 1 per Dragoon. But is it more per tank?
I think
Nobody's done that
I think
math
it's still
before.
just 1.
We could write a research white paper about this. But yeah, siege
Oh,
mode.
and look at this siege mode position because he has vision with the racks. Tanks
No.
coming. He can't get to the net. He can't. Look, this tank's gonna shoot it.
Well, you can also just siege right there.
You can just siege right here. Look, he knows that he's gonna get shot, so he's not coming. Oh, somehow it's not in range.
What? We just siege there.
Yeah,
There
well,
we
now,
go.
Now
Okay,
it's in range.
now for sure.
Now it is. Oh, it's somehow still. How does he have sight?
No.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, all
GG.
right. Well,
As
the
soon
game
as
is
we
over
left,
now.
it's GG.
We promised this time for reals.
All he needs now is mines. Lay it under the command center.
What you do
Game's
is
done.
you wait until SPX sieges one of his tanks, and then you land the command center next to it, and it blows up. Killing it. Well, so surprisingly, after surviving at 5 racks, SPX is ahead.
He's up at 20 workers. Madinho has 26 supply. I don't know how he held that. That was crazy SUV control to actually come around and like get a complete surround.
Well, I think Nat overextended with his Marines, and then like.
Well,
the
what are you gonna
SCVs
do? You have to do something.
Well,
You
yeah,
have no
yeah,
SCVs.
you're not wrong. But then SPX like slid mineral walked the SCVs past or something.
Yeah, I think actually the SCV was in the main, and he probably drilled onto it. He had to.
I think you're right.
It was so good that could be the only explanation.
This is insane. Okay, well, Matt is ultra giga dead, and not the kind of dead that we thought people have
So
been
he's got a
dead.
Wraith coming.
Oh yeah. Yeah, is that how you save the game?
Oh, we may not. Oh, we don't have an Wraith. And we have a Wraith, and we have 2 gas.
You know how many raids you can build off of 2 gases?
A lot.
A lot. We're just watching the production bar to find out when this Wraith gets out and thinks it's a big bad man.
He lands the command center. What is he doing?
No,
Trying to-
he's trying to kill the tanks when they
I
siege
think-
or unsiege.
Yeah, I think he. Oh, is he gonna instant siege? Yeah, he instantly unsieges. Still no Goliath here, so actually the Wraith can kill some stuff.
Well, I mean, the SCV's repairing. So.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can see SPX knows that he's won this game, so how's the only way he could lose?
You gotta hit
Hidden base. So
Yeah.
he scouts every base for it. He's like, why is this guy here?
At some point, SPX played a game against LZ Gamer.
Yes.
He'll never lose
probably.
that way
No,
again.
Never again. Well, I don't know. Artos played a lot of games versus LZ Gamer.
Well, he didn't write that build down in his notebook.
Yeah. Well, there goes 1 tank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trade 1 for 1 though.
Yeah,
No,
there's the
there
other
goes the
tank.
second one. And
What happens
that's
when
it.
you got no more tanks to trade?
Well, we got Goliath now and command center.
Yep, and that's it.
So it's
GG.
GG. So
All right, approved.
approve of that one.
Yes, give me more of that. So wow, SPX surprisingly wins that game, and that takes us to a deciding game number 3, Nyokin.
Yes. That's game number 3.
I'm so excited.
And that's gonna be Heartbreak Ridge, which has a bunch of shenanigans on it.
Is that what
So
we're
we may,
calling him now?
yes, that's
We're
what I
calling
call it.
Heartbreak Ridge. I can see heartbreak here. My heartbreak is
Yes.
once the game hits the 25-minute mark, my heart's gonna start breaking, and for the next 25 minutes, it's not gonna get fixed anymore. I'm like the Humpty Dumpty caster. You won't be able to put me back together again after this. Whew. Okay, so let's see. We're at a cool 7 a.m. just about. Wherever you guys are, it's a good time for Brood War. Don't worry, there's always more. BSL is the gift that keeps on giving. Were you bad for Christmas? Did you get coal in your stocking? Well, don't worry, because we're going to keep cramming BSL down your throat until you'll never ask for more of anything ever again. So, it's time. Game number 3. One of these players is going to get eliminated. One of the players is going to advance on to our final round, and there's only one way to find out who that's going to be. And that's by getting to this next team. Sorry, some of the guys were still thinking. Anyway, there you go.
So what do you think we're gonna see this game? Are we gonna see Proxy again? Are you gonna see a 5-round?
Who can move their well, it's a 2-player map. So like
That don't mean anything.
Yeah,
You can proxy it.
Okay, there's some promising locations. I'm seeing them. Anyway, let's introduce the players in case our viewers don't know. In the upper left-hand corner, is that silver? Is it white?
Upper left, I think it's like light yellow.
No, there's no way that's yellow.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm looking at the map. Bottom right is like grayish for SPX.
Yeah. Worst 5 racks in history of 5 racks.
I don't think it had a history.
No, there's no history there.
That was history in the making.
That's right. The only thing you could have done worse is a 4 racks, and that is actually, oh my god. Okay, anyway, that's not yellow. Okay, we need a chat vote, okay, guys? What colors?
One of us is losing our vision.
No, I'm gonna volunteer. Okay, guys, this is white versus the cobalt. I'm pretty sure that's the light blue color, right?
It's like a bluish gray.
Yeah, cobalt. Okay, anyway, this is the most important thing we have to talk about. Hey, where's our barracks in the middle of the map, Nyoken?
Yeah, there's no barracks. We got standard play.
How dare they?
From both. Yeah, so we saw 11 gas from SPX last time. I think he'll probably go for it again. I just have a feeling that he'll go for it. But seems like Madinho likes his Wraith play though, because we saw it again come out.
Yeah.
And SPX was the one with the second factory, so I kind of expect just to see the same type of thing again.
Now, is this one of the maps that you can like split in half? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
obviously the middle of the map is much more important than it is on Clayfield.
Oh, this is way easier to split. There's high ground on each side.
That's right.
So even if, like, let's say for example, SPX gets the left side high ground, well, Madinho can just get the right side high ground, and be content with that because they
there's
can just
no way
split.
you can get both at the same time.
Yeah, you probably can't get both.
Yeah, you
But-
split it diagonally, right?
Yeah, you generally split it diagonally. You could split it vertically if you wanted. Either way, both players can be content with any high ground they
Yeah.
get.
I'm gonna do something I've never done before. I'm gonna take a mid-cast bathroom break because, like, look, we've just been here for a while, so entertain them for 10
Yeah.
seconds. I'll be right back.
All right, so we got 12 gas opener from both players. SPX did not cut a Marine, so this is something I talk about on my stream often, is that you should cut the Marine because you want to get your factory out faster, but this time he didn't cut it. Madinho's the one with the faster factory. You can see it, it's 400 versus 300, which is considerable in TVT if you want to go for a tank rush. Now, something that I'm seeing from Madinho is we're continuing to mine gas. So what does this mean? Also, we have a wall. Okay, 2-fact play. Now, usually you don't want to do a wall in TVT because if the opposing player lands the racks, you just get walled off and you can't get out. So Madinho needs to go for a winning move with this 2-fact. Otherwise, potentially, he could be in trouble if SPX gets out onto the map himself and just walls him in. I don't think he needs to worry about that in the early stages of the game. I don't think he's going to get walled off before an attack actually happens. So SPX is the one actually in trouble here. It's 1-fact versus 2-fact. Probably going to be, I guess it could be pure vulture. But I would think if Madinho wants to end it fast, it would probably go for tank tank vulture with mines. So we'll have to wait and see what this is actually going to build. Okay, there's speed. So actually, it is just going to be a run by now. He's going to have to deal a lot of damage with this because if he doesn't, we see that SPX already is going for tanks. He's already got a good SimCity up, and he's going to be going into mid game in a better spot, just like he did on clay fields. Bunker coming in. This is also what you need to do, but this is most likely going to be Wraith for SPX since he's building the bunker. We got a 2-fact.
Oh my!
From Madinho. He wants this game over.
I was with Artosis this weekend at ACS. Artosis, let me just say, he wrote the 2-fact down in his build order notebook for sure.
I know
he was busting it out all over the place. You should have seen it. So he 2-facts this poor Protoss into the ground, and he turns to me and he does this like hot hand maneuver. It's just like, ooh, it was dirty. Oh, so a very similar emotion can be felt in this situation. So let's see who the big bad man is and if the 2-fact is going to work here.
Well, the Rax isn't floated, so it doesn't see anything, but the SimCity's good. If he can get a depot up right before the vultures come in, oh, it looks like he's just going to come in just in time.
Oh, the SCVs, can they block for it? Looks like they will, but obviously they're just going to die super quickly, and this is certainly not game-ending damage, but let's see how much damage they can get done. That tank is doing a great job.
Yeah, kills off the vultures with minimal losses, actually. So really good defense from SPX. And now that he saw how fast the vultures are, he knows that this is a 1-base play. So, and wow, we're continuing.
Oh, the follow-up.
2-fact starport. So we're really committed to this.
We're like Galileo brain at this point. You think the first 4 vultures running by is the end? No.
Yeah, now we do have actually an armory follow-up, which is kind of unusual to go for when you go for a tank bunker opening, but vultures get into the main, killing off a lot of SCVs, killing concept or killing academy. I mean, this is a lot of damage done, but still, remember, Madinho, no completed command center just yet.
I mean, he is really getting some damage done
here.
He actually has an SCV lead now, which is not a sentence I necessarily expected. We're dropping from the other side.
Yeah, but this time only 2 vultures, also forcing an eBay. So that's you know, something you don't really necessarily want to build.
Okay, so this is the reason I hate Heartbreak Ridge. This one right here. Like
the high ground.
Yeah, the high ground behind the natural is just like the number of times I've gotten lurker dropped here is disgusting. Like I can't.
Ooh, got a tank.
Okay.
Yeah, lurkers here are absolutely disgusting. You can just kill the temples with the lurkers.
And then just walk them back there.
Yeah, I hate this. This is instant veto.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everybody that asked me for maps to veto, you veto this one.
I love watching like old school pro games on this map because this map was pretty popular like a billion years ago. But
yeah,
nowadays, no thanks. Never again.
Yeah, no thank you.
Of the vultures.
Well, Madinho's still committing to these vultures. He's just constantly pumping them out, and vultures are pretty cheap. So even if he loses them, I mean, he at least laid the mines, which is all you really necessarily have to do.
Yeah, that's all you're paying for. It's like the mines are 25 minerals a piece, and the vultures are free.
Yeah. So here we go, another drop into the main. He's gonna see that SPX is trying to play like a more defensive style with the starport. He's not like trying to overwhelm Madinho. So actually, Madinho could even probably think about taking another base. He's killing so many SCVs. These vultures are doing work.
Vulture terrorist, and he's gonna get the splash damage on the SCVs too. I mean, I guess that didn't really come into play there, but we're at 27 SCVs for SPX.
27 to 31, so not a huge lead, but the vultures also buy time for. Oh, this is what I was waiting for. 3 tank drop coming across the map.
Siege tanks on that high ground.
Smartly, SPX has stuff already set up. I'm shocked, but actually, I think you can range this gas from this high ground. They think.
Don't.
Or did they change?
Yeah, you can. Damn.
What a cancer map.
Damn, Daniel.
If you didn't have Heartbreak Ridge vetoed now, it's cancer in all matchups. Mutas are cancer. Proxy gates are cancer. You get your gas killed on TVT. Just instant veto this map, man, as Terran.
I knew there was a problem in Zero's BSL map pool. I thought it was the Quintessence 5-player map, but no. It was really Heartbreak Ridge all along. Whoa, the cloak in the Wraith battle.
Is he going to deny this eBay? He might actually deny the eBay and actually salvage the game with 1 Wraith with cloak.
Are you kidding me? Oh, no, gets it. Now he's
Yeah,
gonna
but he's
build
gotta-
it. Yeah, yeah, okay, never mind.
So Madinho had like a possibly game-winning move with this, but this one Wraith saves the day for SPX. No joke, actually saves the day, because how else would you actually kill these tanks?
I'm waiting for the SCVs to like run across the map to try to build the turret, but no, he's just gonna take the long, hard walk home.
So actually, it was a really nice move from Madinho. Didn't actually pan out as he wanted, and SPX will salvage the game for now, but still stuck on 2 factories. Still has Starport, which is expensive building race, but it's not like Madinho has a lot of stuff either. It's also only 2 factory. Let's see how far along +1 is. Oops. Looks like Madinho's about halfway done with +1. Meanwhile, SPX
Not getting
hasn't even started it just yet.
Wow.
So a major upgrade for Madinho pretty soon.
Oh, we're trying to chase Rays, playing stupid games to win stupid prizes here. I've got one Wraith. No, I've got one Wraith. No, my Wraith is cloaked. My Wraith has a turret. Oh my god.
Look at that. He cloaked just in time.
Oh my god. Stop it. That's how you win the game? That's really how you win the game?
That's how you do it.
That's it. Okay. I was playing with our, talking to our coaches this weekend. Like, sometimes we would play against these players, and like, they all in on like one totally stupid thing working that shouldn't work, and it works. And he's just like, oh, okay. Ugh. It was a good time.
There's a lot of players like that. I think I had a guy yesterday, he 2-gated me.
Yeah.
He was content on killing me with Dragoons. He ran into like 3 mines, 4 mines,
Ah!
wiped his entire goon line.
Justice.
They were behind a bunker. Who puts mines behind a bunker? No one, right? You can just run into them.
No, not today.
Not today, not that game. Justice was served that game. But look at this tank contain from SPX. But this is what I'm talking about. He can get a contain on this left side, but Madinho, if he gets a contain on the right side, he's still feeling pretty good. But look at this. We are not messing around.
Well.
Middle base, double gas.
Oh.
You actually want this base.
Oh yeah,
this
no,
map.
for sure. This base is insane.
The other map we don't care about, but
No.
this map, you want this base.
Okay, I mean, SBX can absolutely take it. He's got Infinity tanks out here, so at least for the time being. Well, he's also got the Wraith control.
He's got air control. One thing that I was a little worried. Oh, actually, he doesn't.
Oh wait, what? Never mind.
Madinho with the 4 Wraiths out of nowhere.
Egads. Where did those come from?
And now SPX has to give up the high ground, so Madinho's in a better position, but he has no clue about middle. There's no reason for him to suspect middle's being taken.
Yeah.
So I actually don't think he's going to head up there.
Oh, well, maybe he might suspect. Actually, he didn't see the tanks up there, so scanning, moving forward. Whoa, no! That's a rough one to take, but tanks stay alive.
Yeah, didn't lose much there. He did get center up. Just needs to start transferring now. He's got a lot of SCVs, so he can saturate it pretty easily. He's going to be 4 gas.
Jeez.
That's crazy for Terran.
Jeez.
Now, he does need to start +1, though, because Madinho +1 is going to be done. It is done. And +2, massive break point for him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can see that, like, Mad's thinking about third bases, but imagine taking a third base with only 1 gas at it. In 2020?
Yeah, who does that?
What are you doing? Yeah, SPX is going to be killing it. Obviously, he needs to mine from that gas. I actually think those are 4 SCV gases, right?
Yeah, the definite. Ooh, is he gonna?
What are we doing?
I think he's what? He's actually going to the bottom right. I guess he thought that it was gonna get busted, so he's decided that he's not gonna take it.
I mean, I guess
anymore.
I don't. Wait, oh, we're floating back.
Oh, we are floating back.
Did he just like?
I don't know. But we have another vulture drop into the main.
Yeah, no tanks here.
He sees that it's mass rate though, so he should be able to respond appropriately with the vulture.
Jeez.
Vulture's
Oh
doing so
my
much damage.
God. That is just the vulture terrorist. What? Oh, the mines kill the tanks as they pop out? Disgusting.
Yeah, really nicely done from Madinho, and he's got his third base up and running. So does SPX, but he's got a 4th base too. But he's not mining the gas, but he's got the tank set up where he can secure the gases. So this is great, but one of the downsides of going for this style with it, which is mass tank, mass wraith, so expensive. Look how much more supply Madinho has. And he's just gonna power through, I guess. Oh, did he find mid now?
I think he did.
Goodbye.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta run the boys. Obviously not gonna get a whole lot done there. Rays are coming in. They're gonna actually snipe the tanks that matter.
Yeah.
I think.
He does shut down this base for now, though. So, good thing for Madinho to shut this down because he would have been down 2 gas.
Yeah, that would've been
unknowingly.
disgusting.
He would never recover at that point. I'm curious. Okay, these bases actually only have 2,000 gas. So it's actually not that big of a
So
deal.
it's like one base, but each mine it twice as fast. So hey, here's the Wraith reveal. Don't get your Hea Norges ready just yet, because SPX is still in an okay spot. Does he actually have the Wraith advantage?
I think that Madinho has the Wraith advantage. He's got 7 versus what looked like 5 or 6, but there's definitely more starports. He's got 3. Meanwhile, Madinho has +2 in like 30 seconds. And he's found an opening at top middle.
Uh-oh. All right, good luck stopping this. We've got a ton of Rays, a ton of Goliaths.
Couple of tanks on the low ground
we
and high ground.
overextending? Oh, it's close.
Yeah, I think that SPX should not fight this.
Oh,
no
no!
energy.
Oh, this is a scan. Gets it at the last second, crushes the Wraith count, and now SPX has air control. He'll kill off all the tanks on his side of the map. That's huge.
Yeah, now we've got a 30 supply swing for SPX. He really just needs to creep these tanks to the left side to make sure Madinho doesn't get top left. He's now also secured middle again. Just get that up and running. But I am getting worried that Madinho has the better positioning. Like, he's the one aggressively taking top left. He's the one trying to take bottom right also. So it's actually SPX that's kind of needs to make a move to try and get one of these. Because sure, he has the middle, which is great. But I think these corner bases overall are much better than just having the middle.
Yeah. Well, also, like, how long is he going to hold the middle for? I guess longer, but...
Yeah, there's no way he can hold the middle forever. So...
let's see, the Rays are going down to the bottom left, or at least they were for a second, but I think he realizes it's time, like the Wraith timer is ticking. He has so many Rays. He's got like 20 Rays.
He's got a ton of Rays in the middle, but this is +2.
Yeah, oh my
from
god.
Madinho, so he's just gonna crush through these Rays. Goodbye, Wraith.
Oh my god.
They just get shredded.
Yeah. Where's my video about the break point between Goliath upgrades and Rays?
Oh, you don't want to see
Where's
it.
my
It's
Wraith
nasty.
carapace?
Yeah, it's nasty.
Okay, well, I mean, congratulations. You won the Wraith game. And now you can't do anything because missiles are good. So what do you do? I mean, where do you go? You've got that middle base that's great and everything, but this is not the way you want to split the map.
Well, this time SPX, I didn't even realize, has started shelling down on bottom right. So actually, he's the one creeping towards bottom right now. And with mid secured, now we've got a split map with mid advantage, and he's mining the gas. He's already mined almost half the gas in the middle.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, middle is not a long-term base for sure. So let's see if we can either assault that or at least use this raid count. Okay, so he shuts down 6 o'clock base, kills the command center, and now if he can, there's no way he takes out that bottom.
Well, he's got a lot of tanks, so he should be able to eventually do it. But he does have a lot of supply and race, which need to be tanks really right now.
Yeah, and you don't want to move down to the bottom right and give up your position there on that high ground.
Side. Yeah. You also don't want to overcommit bottom right because then that exposes top middle. Which is...
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So here we go. Looks like SPX trying to take top left. I don't think he can.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Look at this position here. He's got... This is like the death grip. Because how does Madinho get up any ramp? He's got it at bottom right. He's got it at top left. He's got almost...
Oh, he's got Valks. Never mind. What is that, like 4 Valkyries? Holy shnikes. That's quite a few. So all of a sudden, all the Rays blow up. And now Mad's in an okay spot.
Yeah, he needs to start getting some dropships, though, I think, to try and shuttle in some more units. Or Mass Wraith is fine.
Yeah. Oh, no, those are BCs.
Those are BCs?
No, those are Rays. It's BCs from SPX.
Oh, BCs coming in. Damn, 4 BCs already. So you can see the gas is already kicking in for him. Okay, but Madinho broke the mineral only. That's great for him.
Yeah.
He's got both corner bases.
Oh my. This is like tic-tac-toe when you like take 2 moves.
We're about to mine out for SPX. Like, main natural is gone.
No, this is like, yeah.
Third base is gone.
Hear me out here. So there's 9 main bases on this map. This is like a tic-tac-toe game. You just have to connect any 3 bases in a line. So if you take out the middle base, you've got both diagonals. Easy.
I don't know if that's how.
Look, it's 7 a.m. Nyokin. Okay. Is that okay? Connect 4. Can we do
Connect 4.
Okay, no, there's not enough bases for that. Anyway, clue. So the BCs are gonna come out. I mean, SPX lost one BC battle, but this time he's way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, now Madinho's sieging mid, but this gas is mined out. This isn't even an important base
he's
anymore.
mining out of the gas. I forgot it was
Oh
like,
no, that's not the trade. Okay, there we go.
Okay, all right. Here's that hashtag value you're looking for, SPX. But he's gonna get pounced upon by the cloaked wraiths, the dastardly villains. Also, I guess those Valks are gonna be not terrible.
Yeah, Valkyries deal a lot of damage, even to BCs as long as they're upgraded. Oh no, they're not. 2/2 upgrades for
Jeez.
SPX.
Okay, well, never mind.
Versus
Where did you get that?
1-0 for Madinho.
So Mad's got the ground upgrades, but he doesn't have anything in the air.
Yeah, he doesn't have any good air upgrades just yet. Well, he has +2 coming in, but there's no armor, and armor is actually super important in the air. You can't just only get ground like you can before, or you can't only get weapon like you can with ground. But he still has both corner bases, and it looks like he's not going to lose them because there's a lot of turrets,
God, yeah.
a lot of tanks,
How do you?
a lot of Goliaths.
What do you? Yamato 20 turrets? I don't think so.
But it is 8 battle cruisers for SPX. He's repositioned, got his middle base up and running. But look at the gas discrepancy.
Ooh.
Well, I
those
guess
corner bases are insane. You're right.
Ooh, SPX pushing through the middle. Where's our ground army?
Yeah. What?
Just where is it? It doesn't exist.
Where did that go?
There's none. There's no ground army.
Yeah, he literally just has those raids. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, actually, so he down bottom right has like a decent amount.
Yeah,
like,
but he's not gonna move.
Right.
That.
Yeah, it's stuck.
He's near max, and he has actual no ground. 1 tank.
I mean, that is a lot of raids, right?
Yeah, if they have an air battle, he'll win. But I'm just imagining SPX should build like 3 Valkyries or something.
I mean, if the game keeps going at this rate, like Matt has got an incredible economy now that the middle is mining out of gas. But here we go.
Oh.
Trying to come in. Oh, he was slow on the scan. And now he's going to come in with their Valks. And the BCs. Mad. He loses everything.
He barely lost. I thought he was going to win that. So BC is pretty damn good when they got 2-2 versus just 2-0.
Yeah, you were talking about how important that extra upgrade was. But
so good.
Damn.
But I am getting a little scared for SPX. Again, has a lot of tanks. But if we lose the air battle, you know, the BCs don't care about tanks. They're just going to walk around the map, kill everything. We need some more BCs from SPX. He's got quite a... Okay, here we go. Starts a few more BCs. It looks like he's got his eyes set on top left. There's no tanks here either. So this base is definitely in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, also, we get once again, where's the ground army? No, not here, that's for sure. Well, okay, also now it doesn't exist for either player, but I think we kind of know how this game goes from here on out. We do need to see that armor upgrade finish, so it finally is
3-3 versus 2-1 for air. That's crazy upgrades.
Oh, it's gonna be 2-2.
He needs to He needs to drop some tanks to top left. This base is definitely gonna die. But look at how low SPX's gas is. He's depleted on every single gas, every single one of them.
Well, okay, let's fact check President Nyokin here for a second.
Depleted. They're all depleted.
What are we at 12 o'clock?
There's no gas. There's mineral.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Damn, I was really hoping. Damn. Okay, so we're really just mining that 2 gas as fast as we can.
He has to get top left, and now he's busting through. So that's almost gone. It's only got 1,500 gas left.
I mean,
that is
right,
a lot.
You're right.
But
you're right.
that is a lot. But oh man.
All right, it's time. Dun, dun.
10 BCs versus 11 BCs plus Goliath.
I mean, some of those BCs are injured for SPX up top.
Oh,
that's huge.
2 BCs for free. Now, if SPX can get his tanks over to the left side and just siege the factories, also siege the science facility.
Oh yeah, no, that was a huge move, picking that off with tanks earlier, but
Yeah, that'd be a killing move, most likely. Now we've got more BCs coming out from.
Well, SPX just has no gas. Look, he's got
Yeah, he just has
gas.
none. He just has no
How
gas.
do you mine out
But we're on the factories.
half the gas? Yeah, he's going for it. We're moving in. Okay. All right. Well, how do you get in there? He just ran in the front door. What?
He's on top of the starport production, but there's a lot of tanks here. But BC's picking off a couple tanks.
Doesn't want to lose them.
I actually think he may have gone too deep because it's not like Madinho doesn't have BCs. He's got a lot of BCs himself, taking a lot of damage to the
Oh,
turrets.
yeah, just free damage from turrets.
Oh, he picked off all the starports.
Yeah,
God.
so we're going to see the Yamato battle. Pew, 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 lasers. But obviously, Mad has more here, right?
I think SPX has
Oh
more.
yeah,
It's
you're
9
right.
to
Hold on.
7.
Well, there's a lot of like 2 HP battle cruisers there, so we gotta hold our roll there for a second. But you're right. This is that was a little bit deep. I mean, he got a lot of damage done. Did he kill anything important?
He killed 3 starports, 2
That's good.
starports.
Okay.
Madinho's also broke now. He has no minerals. So even though he's got a lot of gas to build like 4 more battle cruisers, he just can't build them. He's got no money. SPX meanwhile has no gas. But he can at least you can mine gas forever.
I mean, you were talking about the way that people split maps, but I did not expect this map to be split this way. No, for sure. So let's see. Matt is still mining from bottom right, and SPX has.
SPX got top left.
Okay,
He just needs to start mining there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
He needs to get all his battle cruisers synced up. Top middle has 2 BCs that are fully repaired. I don't think he knows about them, but he still has 10 versus 8 with no battle cruisers coming in from Madinho because he just doesn't have any money right now. He's even having to build SCVs, which you don't necessarily want to build at this point in the game. You feel like you've gotten enough. So every mineral that goes in an SCV could have potentially gone into a battle cruiser. But it looks like both players have stabilized at this point. They're just going to sit on their side of the map. But now the ball is in SPX's court. He's got flat out more. He's got more of the money.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be mined out everywhere too. Not just mineral or not just gas, minerals.
Everybody's going to be mined out.
Yeah.
This is the only bottom middle is the only base that actually has like a real chunk of money.
Map is like our Earth in 15 years. I don't know. I mean, the battle cruiser count, I guess it's easy to say, well, this is the thing that matters. But kind of like we saw in that last game, the Goliath count was actually almost even more important in some places. Well, also tanks, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a weird sort of like spear, axe, bow triangle kind of game we're trying to play here because I guess you can't just have only one of anything.
So we'll see what SPX wants to actually max out on. I think he should just beat BCs. He's got enough ground. He doesn't need any. He still only has 0-0, but I mean that could be the difference maker because Madinho should have highly upgraded BCs. 3-2. You know, when you have 5-6 armor, all of a sudden Goliaths don't deal any damage if they're 0-0. So actually, if there is a big fight, the Goliaths really won't help.
That's actually
SPX.
a big discrepancy because last game we had those 3-3 Goliaths that are just killing everything.
Yeah, and Madinho has +3 weapons, so they're going to be hitting like a truck, assuming that they can get a good engagement.
Jeez. Okay, so I mean, SPX is still trying to play like a little bit aggro, killing off some of those extra starports. I don't think that's what's going to win the game, but you know,
well, I think,
be out there.
I think he's scared to commit anywhere because BCs are good, but not when it's BC versus BC Goliath.
Especially the middle of Heartbreak Ridge is like, I mean, he's got the ridges, but there's no like terrain that you can position BCs over. So once they get out there, they can get chased down by those Goliaths.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. We're going to have a Yamato Fiesta at bottom middle. 2 tanks, goodbye. 3 tanks, goodbye. I think Madinho kind of has to just go because otherwise this is going to happen. We're just going to get Yamato'd forever.
What's our supplies at? I guess both players are pretty close to max.
Yeah, 186 to 191, so not really much supply available for you. Oh, this is...
so
many tanks. No, we can't fight here.
No!
Tanks.
Oh my god, if he loses all those tanks. Is this it? Going for it.
He's lost so many
Wow, he
Goliaths
lost.
here.
I mean, he's got a good Goliath count, but I don't think he has any tanks, does he? I think
really
we're just gonna keep him. Okay, yeah, there are those tanks. They're a little bit farther back. But Oh my god, this is so tense.
Yeah, SPX just needs to creep these tanks a little bit farther, and then he can siege this mineral only. That's Madinho's only mining base. Bottom right's mined out. That's it. Oh, great. Yamato picks off another BC. So it's what, like 15 to 7
He's like
now.
almost doubling him, yeah. There's that one lonely Valkyrie. Okay. So after SPX is able to retake that upper left base, he did get a little bit of extra gas there. He still almost has no gas at all.
Yeah, but he just continues to mine it slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Oh, he finds more tanks. This SPX is countless. He's just got too much.
Yeah, that critical mass of BCs.
He's got critical mass BC. He's not losing tanks, but it obligates Madinho to make tanks. But he doesn't want tanks. He wants Goliath to kill these BCs.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is a weird sort of ground versus air game that Mad has to kind of keep playing in order to just stay alive, but I don't think that's a winning move. Yeah, he's like hemorrhaging units every once in a while.
Yeah, and SPX can just be content just Yamatoing stuff one by one. He one-shots everything except for BCs.
Yeah, it's that inevitability.
And since we're depleted on all gases, you can't remake them, basically. You can't remake these Goliaths, their tanks, very easily.
I love it. He's mining minerals and then repairing the command center. So
Oh, man.
he's
More.
making money to spend money. Yeah, oh, he's going to lose all his tanks again.
All these tanks gonna go down. I think this has just gotta be it. Like,
Yeah.
Madinho, you just gotta go. Oh, he got Cloak Wraith, but it's
Aha!
only 3.
Ha ha! Ha ha! Checkmate. No, not quite.
Goodbye, command center.
Yep, and that's it. That's his last mining base, right?
That is his last mining base. We're mined out bottom right. We're gonna distance mine
Yeah.
bottom middle, I guess.
Well,
I mean, SPX is also mined out,
That
but
is true.
our army can't die.
that's right. Turns out battle cruisers are pretty indestructible, and neither player has those like 10k banks that we had in the last game.
So once you spend this bank, that's it. There's nothing else. You can't mine anywhere unless you're gonna long distance mine bottom middle. But even that has what, like 1,200 minerals, 1,500
Yeah.
minerals, something like that.
Well, it feels like, yeah, SPX has like the death fleet.
He
The
does. All he
what do we
needs
call
now.
this? Like the hidden order. Sorry, I tried to block that Star Wars movie.
The Final Order.
Final order. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all he needs is vessels with D-Matrix, and there would be no counter.
Yeah, where's our? We haven't seen a single vessel this game. I felt like that one vessel we had in the last game was actually super clutch.
And look how much damage those Goliaths deal. 20 damage each shot.
Nice.
Crazy.
Killing it.
So actually, SPX.
We never really had like a big mech versus mech phase this game. We kind of
No.
skipped past it
They did well.
with like.
There was a lot of tank Goliath action in the middle of the map, trying positioning, top and bottom.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's so long ago. I forgot. Our second 40+ minute game.
Oh, here we go. Madinho's just going for it. You can't. There's too many tanks. Too many BCs. What? He's giving up? He's giving up the high ground.
What?
Actually,
He's
that's
getting
a lot.
flanked.
That's
Hello?
a lot.
Okay, well he doesn't have high ground vision, so the Goliaths actually weren't shooting there for a
Holy,
while. But that is quite a few
that is
Goliaths.
so many Goliaths.
Many Goliaths. I've counted them, and there are quite a few. So he dominates the BC battle, but like that many Goliaths will just kill anything. Nobody cares about their upgrades. There's just a million of them. I don't know if those
What?
BCs are very replaceable.
Yeah, these are not replaceable. We're gas starved. We can only build 2 more. And he's scrambling to get out tanks. He only is going to have 3 tanks versus Mass Goliath.
Hello?
What?
Is this a comeback?
It could be a comeback. Now, luckily for SPX, these Goliaths don't have any armor upgrades. They still hit like a truck. No, Madinho, you can't turn around.
No!
We gotta go for the win.
Where are you going? Like, what is there behind you? I guess he's clearing out the middle base? Nope. Who care that? I don't know.
Well, I guess there were 4 tanks set up, so it would kind of be suicide, but I feel like we had to win there because he's just building tanks now.
Yeah. That tank count, or the low tank count rather, was like one of the big advantages. It's like, oh my god, because now that he has tanks, obviously Goliaths are less effective. And, oh god, what? Damn, it's killing my brain.
Well, these BCs are isolated. He's gonna catch one of them. We can't lose these BCs.
Yeah, that's
They're
kinda
so
scary.
expensive.
Those are Commodores.
We actually can only afford 2 more BCs. That's it. I mean, we can't even afford it with gas, but in terms of minerals, we can't do it anymore.
Look, we'll get there, okay? Depleted gas is still a renewable resource. Damn.
Oh man. Oh man.
All right. Oh, wait, is this it?
If Madinho had 3 vessels now with D-Matrix, I think he could do
easy.
it.
Yeah, of course. What's gonna kill that?
Oh no, not this
No! Ah! He loses 2 BCs for freeze?
Yeah, but that's still that's still a big tank line. He's still got to be, but he can just Yamato them from a distance, his own tanks, or the tanks of Madinho.
Jeez.
Tank BC, man.
What a beautiful game.
You just slowly push him back.
I want to play the opening of Artosis Loves StarCraft again. It's like, I just hope people can see how beautiful I see this game. And I'm like, well. And then you watch, you're the only minerals on the map, you're distance mining the 6 o'clock phase. All right. Here we go. Pew, pew, pew. Yep, no more tanks there. That is a lot of Goliaths, mine friends. Like, what?
He can afford 1 tank. That's it. We have no more minerals. 1 tank and Goliath versus the world. He's got 3 tanks. How many? I mean, it's a lot of Goliaths.
Yeah.
But this is 10 tanks here.
That's true. We have many battle cruisers as well.
And battle cruisers.
Yeah.
This is 15 tanks, actually.
Whoa!
Oh, SCV drop. We're getting desperate.
Yeah! Oh, no! No! They had so much to live for. They actually didn't have that much to live for. Sorry, that's just what we tell to make it patriotic.
I think
that's the Heartbreak Ridge right there.
Is it?
In between the 2 armies.
Here we go. Oh, he's gonna go around the side.
I'm digging it. Okay. Battle cruisers are slow. Gonna flank them. Ooh, I don't know about that. Okay, all right.
Problem is we still have high ground.
Yeah, high ground exists. It's a struggle. Damn.
It hurts so much to be in this position because you have Goliaths which are way stronger than battle cruisers, but you can never fight them into the tank, and they just Yamato them.
Yeah. SPX is building 4 more tanks too. Mad can't build a single one. Okay, well he can, but
catches the DC. It
doesn't even kill it. 39 HP left. A 10 kill Commodore.
69 to 114.
Lamau.
It hurts.
It does. You know, they say what hurts the most is being so close, but actually it's this situation right here. This is what hurts the most.
Yeah.
Sorry to whatever generic, unremarkable country singer that is, but this is just such a painful position to be in. There's tanks on the high grounds, on the literal Heartbreak Ridges, and Matt is just walking himself back into a corner. He successfully mined every mineral on the map. Maybe that's his win condition. Everybody's got their own different ways to win the game. Are there any minerals left on this entire map? No, I think there's
bottom middle.
Yeah,
still has some minerals, but nobody's mining it. Oh, SCVs, they strike again. Top middle.
The SCVs strike back. Revenge of the SCVs. Okay, well, I think we're doing it here. This
we can only
it.
back up so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we can't back up anymore.
Yeah, he who fights and runs away can run away another day.
Here we go.
Not forever. Here we go. Yamato! That's a lot of tanks on the ground, and even though the Goliaths are good, they're not that good. The machine guns are not going to work on that mech army, and that is going to do it. GG, Mad types out, and our Russian Terran player SPX should have kept VCs too. Aw, the struggle. Well, that's it. SPX will advance on. What an incredible experience we just shared together.